So I'm starting over here just because I needed to get in the shade so I could see my screen. I've got the buildings open, and I just kind of was looking across the property. I mean, it's clean. There's no junk out here. There's none of the normal things that you would worry about on a property like this: broken down equipment, broken down tractors, vehicles, that sort of thing. And I don't see any mud holes or bad wet anywhere. So this is got a stamp on it, but it's not a stamp that I've ever March 2007, but that's not an inspector stamp. I don't know what that is. And it doesn't look like this was permitted, but out here that's pretty common. It does look like it's pretty well put together. And I don't know why my camera likes to zoom like that, but anyway. So I would imagine the stuff that's in here is probably going to stay. I wouldn't give any of it any great value. So, but nice little building. The other shop is quite large. This is obviously intended as the garage off of the house. I'm going to walk over to the 6-bay or 5-bay shop, whatever it is. There's Gail. And how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, it is a very nice building. Yeah. So, and somebody has used this as a fly catchery and an office. So. And I would say if you hired somebody to come put this building up, you'd probably spend, same thing, no inspection sticker. If you hired somebody to come put this building up, you'd probably spend, I don't know, 60 grand. Something like that, probably. It's wired, you got a 220 here for a welder. And regular wiring throughout. The lighting is kind of limited, but nice building. And like I say, I would say the cost of the building package was probably $25,000, and then another probably $30,000 in labor to put it up, and another 4 or 5 on top of that for the slab. So 70, 75, something like that. But it is a very attractive building to have. And I'm going to walk over to the barn. And our market has really, I don't know if you guys have been familiar or heard any stories about the real estate market out here at all, but it's been pretty crazy. And the virus kind of acted like it was going to slow things down a couple weeks ago, and then it just went crazy again. This weekend, they issued some new guidance, and Saturday was completely dead, and then Sunday just kind of blew up. So I don't know, nobody knows what's coming next, but the market is pretty busy, even out this way. So anyhow, this place looks to be in pretty good shape too. Doesn't look like there have been any animals in here for quite a while. 40 amps. It's another square D. So this guy knew to buy good panels. So, yeah, and I'm not seeing any way to get up to the loft. There's a chute coming down. Oh, I'm not going to climb this ladder, guys. Sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and walk around the barn a little bit, if I can get through in this building. I was getting ready to say well house, but I don't know what this was built for. I wonder if they had dairy here, because this is a little block building, and it reminds me of the dairy room or the pump room or the creamery that we had when I was a little kid, which they quit milking when I was like 7, so I don't remember much of it. But I have a feeling that this was a small dairy operation here, and they did this insulated and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what this must have been. Bear with me. Okay. Getting dizzy yet? Find anything scary?
No. I imagine this is where they feed the cows, right? Or horses, or whatever.
Well, I don't see a feed bunk, but...
Well, is this a gate?
Yeah, those are just gates.
So where does the 7 acre go? Just straight?
Well, I think it's a large rectangle, Gail. And I suppose they'll probably leave this drag for you. I'm thinking there's firewood in this thing. Yep. Yeah, this is a pretty attractive place. I'd say this was probably set up as a feed aisle.
Yeah.
Down here.
Right. Yeah. Your next door neighbor sells hay.
Yeah, there's a little hay operation over there. I wouldn't be surprised if that guy's been taking the hay off of here.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead. The roof up here looks real good. Yeah. Obviously, it's probably been added. Yeah. Same as that in the house. And I think I'm going to pull the plug on this here. It is a nice place. I think it's definitely worth what they're asking for it. And you know, kind of as I said on the phone last night, I mean, there is a process. You remember the process that we go through to establish value and pricing. And I don't know. If you guys really want this place, I think I'd come on a little stronger than what we talked about yesterday. But anyway, that's your decision. So I'm going to pull out of here, and I will get these videos uploaded and over to you this evening.